What's up, YouTube? Ian here, and we are live for Vampyr episode 11. So this is a lot later than I normally stream. So if anyone stops by, I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get started. I forget where I was. Oh, okay. So we had just entered Doris. I think that's her name. Okay, here we found a suicide note. Doris Fletcher. So we entered Doris Fletcher's acting school. And I think I just exited. But yeah, no, it is a lot later than I normally stream, and that is because I've been busy doing my college work all night long. Instead of having my assignments due on Friday, I had them due today. So that was a little wake-up call for me to actually put forth some effort. Even though I do have a 4.0, not to toot my own horn. Alright. Now let's go back in. So I'm probably going to keep it to an hour, maybe under an hour actually, because like I said, it is pretty late. It is 11:20 my time. And I usually have to get up and be at work at 6:30 in the morning, so. Alright, Doris Fletcher's acting school. So we found the suicide note right over there. Let's continue down this way.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Oh, okay, so we found one of these ill-formed well, let's not enter that just yet. Let's do a little exploration. Okay, so I can loot there. Let's drop down, I guess. You know what? Let's go back down this way. Ooh. Yum.
I have this thirst for blood.
Ah! Jeez, okay. There we go.
It's locked.
Okay, so we're not going that way.
Nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head.
So that way's locked. All right. Let's confront
Who are
Doris.
you who dared enter my realm? Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She
I'm
was
the hunchback.
consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more.
I'm Quasimodo.
All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
She's a killer
Till then,
queen.
all shall die, for that was her final wish.
Okay, so she's got a sword.
For your queen,
Jeez.
your hand this way.
Okay.
Behold, Kingslayer, the disgrace of she.
Ah!
Will she be the queen again once they all share our fate?
Come on. There we go.
My blade shall pay arise and save your queen.
Jeez. Alright, let's rage. And she's dead. And we got a remarkable saber.
Wait. I beg you,
Jeez.
wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No one fancies you.
My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Better than you.
I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Yes.
Will I be
We must stop bad acting.
Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation.
And world's
No one
best
can
arm
take that from
wrestler.
Thank you. And farewell.
Jeez.
Farewell, Doris.
Damn, I know we're on stage, but drama much?
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you
Who
no
is this
harm.
guy again?
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the...
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reid. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Alright, we have the Death on Stage trophy.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Doris Fletcher's diary.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Okay.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Alright, so we are in chapter 5. West End is healthy. That is what I like to see.
Women of all countries unite! Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Alright, let's go to the boys' club.
Welcome back, Dr. Reid.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reid. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last. I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign echoes. This
Oh no, those
We
foreigners.
shall chase these intruders down.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
We won the battle, but the war is
I
far
have
from
another
over.
task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club.
Oh
I
no.
want you to recruit a new vampire.
Oh,
Recruit a new vampire.
okay.
Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
I
Not
thought we were gonna
exactly.
do some gay fraternity
I want
stuff.
you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Whatever.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
Figure out why
All
this
right.
guy wants
I'm
us to do
listening.
it.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
What is in here?
I know we're facing a crisis, but I'm shocked no one took the time to clean up the mess inside the club since we were attacked.
Ooh. We found the key to the basement.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Ooh.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor soul survive at all.
How can you be sure the information is correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
So, should we let him die, or should we make London great again?
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Okay, let's... Can I stun that guy? Yeah, nope.
Watch yourselves! Ah, bloody leech! Let's pin it down!
It's locked, all right.
No!
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Okay. Let's find this alternate way.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Damn. How are we going to get over there? How do I get up there? Ah, there we go.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Yum.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Alright. We've unlocked that door. Nothing over there. All right. Unlocked that door. So, was that just entirely pointless? Is there no way over into that neighborhood? Damn. Alright, let's see. What is that right there? Okay, so that's our target. Let's go this way. I don't know if I really read that map correctly, but hopefully there's a way that I missed over this way.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Damn.
It's
that
locked,
way's
all right.
locked. But we can open it from the other side.
Give me your blood.
Oh. Okay. Before I leave this area, let me double check, make sure I got everything. Anything over here? Okay, I think I got everything, so. Let's check over here. Okay, I don't see anything interesting over there. Ah.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
Alright, we've unlocked that. All right. Man, where'd all these guys come from? Okay. Now that that's done, unlock that. Play around with those levels. Ah, okay. Now, looks like we can go down there as long as we drain it. Alright, there's Louise.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be alright! Let me go, you bastard!
All right.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reid. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Ooh,
I can't
she's
believe I'm
suffering
doing this.
from a migraine. So let's go back and see if we can heal her.
You should return to a safer place, Miss Teasdale. What's more, I'm not sure you should see your father in his condition. He was savagely disfigured.
Thank you for your sympathy, Doctor. But I recently learnt to stare horror in the face.
Okay, so
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale.
no,
And be careful.
no medical
Until we
checkup
meet
for
again.
her. Okay.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reid? Yes, of course, you are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
I'm a big kid.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Do you need my medical attention?
No, I'm all right, Mr. Reid. Well, I think I am.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married, now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Goodbye, Carol.
Good morning. Good evening.
It's locked. Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
Okay. Man, maybe she's not as nice person as we thought.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reid.
So does anyone else get the feeling that she's making her daughter feel like she's not worthy, so her daughter doesn't leave?
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war. and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reid, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now, but she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reid. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Okay, I think
Goodbye
we've
for now, Miss Price.
done everything we can in that conversation.
Good evening, sir.
The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here. Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale.
Oh, we already found her.
It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No, but I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman,
Oh,
possibly
man.
abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale.
Oh, it would have been nice if we would have
seems
had
you
more
already found
options
my other
and
missing
been like,
person,
yeah, we already found her, dude.
Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing.
Okay.
We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No, but I feel
Ugh, I really wish I
been
could skip that.
she went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but
Oh my god.
I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, And since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
Ooh, I have. Huh. Should we report him?
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation?
Can't we tell him about that fish burn,
Perhaps
dude?
I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Okay.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Okay.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Let's unlock this gate. There we go. Let's look around here. That looks inviting down there, but don't want to head down there just yet. Huh. Okay.
This is despicable.
So we found a safe house. Alright, let's analyze this. Yeah, let's just get all those fatigue, migraine. I know saw that one lady with a migraine, so Yeah, that actually does sound kind of useful. Upgrade that. 273. Now let's compare it. Yeah, so that is definitely stronger. Oop. Let's not back out of there just yet. Let's break this stuff down. There you go, recycled all that. There we go. And let's go to sleep. Which is something I'm going to have to do in real life in a minute. Yeah, let's add some more stamina. Blood capacity. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Let's see. Increase our health. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Now we're going to increase our stamina. Alright, I think... Yeah, I think that's everything that we can do. We are level 26. Let's confirm this. And go to sleep. Now let's see what has changed. So it looks like the situation has gotten better in this district. So she has a migraine, or a headache. Okay, so things have definitely progressed here. Dorothy Crane, she is dead. Okay, so he's healthy, healthy. Let's see, Mason, I don't remember seeing that guy. She's healthy, healthy. Shao Shun has a cold. Richard Nithercott has a cold. So things went from, was it serious or stable? Anyway, it is healthy now. So that is good. Pippa Hawkins has a cold. And Newton Blight. Okay. Let's see. Things were critical in this district. Oh no. Someone's dead. Lottie Paxton is dead. So I don't know how she died. But that is unfortunate. Giselle Paxton. Hopefully we can save her. But yeah, lots of issues in here. Dyson Delaney. I want to find that guy. Think he might be involved with the Skal outbreak. Skal, I don't know how to really pronounce that. But alright. So that is the situation. I'm gonna end it here, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow I will be able to stream at a much more convenient time, because right now I don't know who would be up. Mostly not anyone in the US. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I definitely appreciate that. The channel's definitely been growing the last few days. I'm at over 30 subscribers, and that I'm really happy about that. So I definitely appreciate all the support that you guys give me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful night, and take care. Bye bye.